Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Walk to Reviews. Today we are reviewing episode 12 of season 5 and it's called Remember. This is actually a really cool episode. We got to see the group finally, and for the first time go into Alexandria. And we got to see parts of it as well, which is sort of nice. And the survivors did interviews about potentially, getting let into Alexandria for permanently and getting potentially jobs, which is, a big deal because the main job right now is to actually survive. And they're, actually wanting, jobs, normal jobs, to make stuff more normal around the place and to get the place back to how it was and rebuild society in a way. But the survivors are really skeptical and suspicious of making all these interviews. They just keep looking around, they're not trusting anybody, and they just, just look like how far the world has come. It's a normal place, it's just pure normal, that house, and they're like, what's wrong with it? Jessie shaves off Rick's beard for the first time forever. He's never had it shaved off. And she also gives him a haircut, and I was fangirling so hard because, I love the beard, but I sort of like the old Rick, because it does, it's weird. He gets the beard shaved off, and eventually he gets the job of being, the policeman in the whole society, so it's the evil Rick has turned back to the Rick at the start of the apocalypse, and he's just he's trying to rebuild his whole life, It's he took a step back, and he went back in time, and he's the old Rick now, so that was really cool to see. We saw also Carl meet new friends, one in particular was Enid, who is sort of the one that stands out the most, and he tries to get the most close with her, She wasn't really particularly interested in meeting him at the start, and she's one to watch out for. And then there's also Carol, who she acts so stupid. She acts like she's still with who was she? I can't remember her ex-husband, but she acts like she was still with her ex-husband when she's a bit stupid and gullible. But it's her act. She's actually really clever, acting stupid, so no one thinks of her as a threat. And we also get introduced to obviously Aiden and Nicholas being one of cunt, as we find out later on in the series. And Rick goes out to go see where his hidden gun was, but his J gun was stolen, which is, not nice, and he got ambushed by a walker, but Carl was there to help him. And then Glenn gets into a fight with Aiden, and Nicholas tries to start on Glenn, but before he can do that, Daryl rushes him and takes him down, because they're not really happy. Glenn and the survivors aren't really happy with the way Aiden, treated the walkers. He thinks of it as a joke, and, Glenn's seen so much death that he doesn't find it funny, and he thinks it's stupid, which I completely agree with. And the survivors, the final scene, we see the survivors talk over Alexandria, and they start to get comfortable, believe that they can sleep in their own homes. And Carol does say, we can't let our guard down, and Rick says, we're not gonna, if this place does fall, we're gonna take over. And that's basically how it ends, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this episode was so good because it introduced us to a new storyline. And I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 because, like I said, it was a new episode. We saw new surroundings, we saw new characters, and a new location, and a completely new storyline, which just sparks and blossom. It will blossom into something huge in the future, I bet. So it's always exciting to see something new in The Walking Dead, other than just walking through forests. So this episode sort of stood out from other episodes. That's why I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Hopefully you guys aren't disappointed with this. I'm just extremely tired. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you go hit the like button below. And yes, this is Midget. I'm going to see you guys later, and peace out.